We are back with some more Minecraft Skyblock here on Cosmic Sky. Today we're going to be going ahead and building some spawner farms, as well as starting to use a simple little harvester setup so we can actually start to make some progression on island XP. So we just need to get the spawner setup going, the harvesters, and get a lot of island XP to get to 15 eventually. That's what we're going to go with. But also, if you are going to purchase anything on the Cosmic Store, consider using my creator code. It's literally my branding name, and it directly supports me while giving you your items on Cosmic. I'd very much appreciate it. And also, I'm gonna mention this now before we get into doing anything as well. I was given 2 loot box bundles, and I'm gonna be giving away one of these to one of you guys watching this video. The only requirement is you need a Discord account, and you need to go into my Discord server and participate via the Discord. And if you do win, I will personally message you and try and give you the prize. That is pretty much it. It'll be in the giveaways channel in my Discord server, which is discord.gg/notconnor. But we do have one for myself, so we are going to go ahead and open this, see if we get anything good. There's a lot of good loot because Diamond Adventure just released today, so I'm excited to see what we get. Let's just go ahead and roll this. Let's see what our random loot is. Come on, something good. A mask box. Okay, we got a mask box. We could get something good or something bad. It really depends. Let's just roll it, see what we get from here. I'm hoping for something decent, I guess. An armored mask. So this mask has sold for quite a lot in the past while. I think I could probably do like 12.5 million. We're just gonna put it up for that, and I'll lower it over time if needed, because I'm personally not gonna use it since it's PvP based. We did get a diamond socket expander pack, which is really good. We can sell all the sockets in here for a ton of money, but I'll hold on to that in PV1 and probably sell that off camera. We got our random 1 to 5 slots. I guess we can open that. I'm not expecting too much from this, but either way, a slot is still really good money. Here we go, and we got just 1. In total, they're like 500,000, so it's not bad money. And I already have like almost 10 million just from doing some things over time, which is really good. But let's open up this enchantment book pack, and we're gonna go straight into opening some gems here if we have enough XP to open these. And we have some books I guess we can open, which I'm not really expecting anything too good. Yeah, nothing too great. We'll just go ahead and tinker this, and then we have the tool, which we'll probably go ahead and tinker as well. We did get a prot 3, which we could sell. They're about roughly 35k, I guess. 35,000, and then we'll open this, see if we get anything. Nothing good. Okay, so we have some gems here. We can maybe pull something good out of this. Let's do the minor gems first. We got Gears 1, Lucky 5, Inquisitive 2. Nothing too great out of the rest of these. We'll go ahead and open the last one that we got extra, and it was Cleave, which is unfortunate. Go ahead and tinker all the rest of these because we're not going to need them. I am going to keep the dust that I do get because eventually I am going to need diamond dust, so we'll keep that in our PV for now. Okay, so Gears is a decent bit of money, but it depends on the percents, and our percents are not great. We're gonna do 200,000. That'll be good enough. We'll go ahead, take down a gem, and put it up for 200,000. Might as well. And then we'll put this gem away that I had on AH in my chest. We'll open the loot boxes here in a moment. Let's see what we get from the major. Come on, anything good? Executioner 3. So Executioner 3 is actually some pretty good money here. It's probably not worth as much as these two. It's maybe like 750k. So I guess I'm gonna prioritize that and put it up. Someone will buy it eventually. That's all that matters. Okay, we got 2 perfect gems. We could get good or bad. Here we go. Boom. Dodge 4 and Madness 3. Get some dust? Nope, never mind. Let's open up the loot boxes now, though. Let's see if we get anything from this. What are we gonna get? Let's see. Mystery pet box. Okay, we didn't get too much good loot from this. The pet box was like the only good thing, but we could get ripped out of this. We'll have to see. Come on, give us a dire wolf. A chaos cow. Unfortunate. We got some melon seeds, which I'll take. Better than nothing. And then the random tool booster we'll just open. Might as well. Fishing booster. I mean, that's not bad. And then we got the random copper nodes, which we don't really care too much about copper right now, but I'll take it. We got 1 copper node. Okay, we're on the next loot box. Let's go. Let's see. And what are we getting? 5 gems and diamond nodes. Unfortunate. The seeds kind of ruined 2 of the items there. That's kind of a rip. I'd prefer maybe 2 diamond nodes at least. Come on. There we go. And diamond nodes are roughly 400,000 right now. I'm gonna put these up for 850,000 so we can actually get some money, because we're not gonna be there at any point in time yet, so it's kind of just a waiting game. On the other hand, we got more gems, which, how much is this to examine? 250k. We'll open it. Nothing good. Wow. The Deathbringer could be good. Everything else was just garbage. Okay, I put everything on AH. Last loot box. Here we go. Come on, something better than the last 2 at least. That would be nice. Nice. And what are we getting? Collection chests, airdrop, and gems. Okay, that was actually a rip. Demonic airdrop, though, that can sell. Yeah, demonic airdrops are about 1.5 million, so I think we'll just put that up. And we don't have enough XP to open all these gems, so I think I'll sell one of them, but open the rest here. Might as well. And we got nothing. To be fair, explosive 1 is not bad, but it goes up to 4. So I think I'm gonna hold on to the gem, and then I'll sell it eventually or open it. We'll see. But as I said, the giveaway will be my Discord for this loot box bundle, so make sure to join discord.gg/notconnor. So if we turn on our chunks here, we need to make a little just farming area for our carrots for island XP. Like, it's just gonna go back and forth over time, because I have the carrots done, pitcher pods almost, potatoes are almost done, and the glow berries are done, and the other two were done previously. So we're just gonna make a quick setup for this. We just need to get some carrots. So we're gonna go into our toggle and turn on the break thing, break a carrot with shift, and then we hold the carrot so we don't break anything else. And we're only gonna get about this much, which I think is 48, which should be good. And then we need a singular hopper, which is gonna go, I think, right here. So we go into science shop, which I did unlock science shop 2, as you can see. I had that for a while, I just never thought of using it, and now I finally used it. But we are gonna buy a hopper. Oh yeah, I need the actual scraps here. So we'll go back to here and grab a hopper, and then we're gonna break this, and then put a block here. And now we should be getting some coal fuel into here as well, which isn't really too bad. I like it that it's going into here, and then eventually when it's full, it goes up that way and then around, which works out perfectly. I think what we can do is just go ahead and grab some dirt, and then we go up about here, I think. Yeah, this should be good enough, and we're gonna make this all temporary. We'll eventually be moving this all, but for now, this is what we're gonna be rolling with. So I think it's gonna go right to here. I think that is how it's gonna work out. And we have auto harvesters and a upgrade, so we're gonna use one of the harvesters and an upgrade, which is good. I am gonna place this down and then turn it off so it can start fueling up, or, well, it doesn't fuel actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, and they also added a refuel cycle, which you can make it cycle for very long periods of time, which I'm gonna make it cycle for about, I think, 30 seconds every cycle. So now every time it hits this hopper, it'll wait for 30 seconds to be full on fuel pretty much. So if I go ahead and turn it on, it should just run this way and then come back and sit here for like 30 seconds. Because the previous system was it just went back and forth, filled for like 5 seconds, and then continued that cycle, which isn't very reliable, I can't lie. But as you can see, it's filling up on its fuel. It's just gonna keep filling, and it won't stop until it's actually full, which is good. Now I want to go ahead and till the land, so I guess we go ahead, grab our hoe, and start tilling. Also, that reminds me about the farming armor that I have here. I did put Lucky 10 on a mythic socket on here, and the reason I did that is because I'm not certain if it actually works with both pieces, depending on the armor type, so I thought I'd just be doing myself a favor and making sure they both have Lucky, just in case. But now we're gonna go ahead, start placing down all the carrots, and then we need some water sources, so we're gonna go ahead, place the water on these slabs, and there we go, we got water situated. And now the carrot farming system should be kind of working, and we can put away these 6 carrots because we're not gonna need them right now. And if I look at Aya's farming, it tells us how much XP we get from each carrot. It's about 350 island XP. That adds up over time, which we need a total of like 6 million, 6.4 almost to get to 14, and then after that we need another 8 million, which is quite a lot, so it's gonna be a while until we get link chests. That's why I want to set up spiders, so we're gonna get rid of these really quick. That is the plan. We're gonna go ahead and start breaking the cows. Let's get rid of them. We're gonna start breaking down the cow spawners. It's not that I don't need them, it's more so we just don't need them at this moment. So I guess we can go ahead, spleef these, be gone. I'll go ahead, fill this in, and then we wait for them to spawn. So we'll wait on that. And we're also gonna set up a public permission block setting for the farms. We'll have that set up here in a bit so people can actually farm if they want. And I'm probably gonna set up a ladder in the corner of this, push it into the corner, perfect. And then we go here and here and here and here, fill these in, put a slab over top so they are stuck there. And eventually if I need to kill them, I can kill them on my own. But it's mainly for these 2 walls with the Slayer Sams. We want these spiders to be dying to them so we can get the XP from that. And every time a spider is killed, we get 35 XP compared to the 20 we got from the cows, which is really good. It's a huge difference. So this is only going to be temporary, but we are going to set up a public farming area. So in the permission block area and shop, we can buy a 16 by 16. We're going to get 2 of these. We can't place it here. We have to place it all the way way to here. So now all the way into this corner of the farm, it should work on both of these. And then it goes up 16. So I need to figure out how I want to do this. I am going to need 2 more of these also, because I want to make this public for people to farm for me if they want to help for video progression. I'd very much appreciate it, but it's not like necessary because I know a lot of other people want to progress on their own islands. But we're going to go ahead, grab some dirt out. So we grab the 32 here and we're going to do it on this side. And now we can go ahead, start adding permissions. So we're going to have these options on: interact, pick up XP, pick up items, harvest fully grown crops. And then we're going to make it a public region, and we have to do it for each of these so people can actually farm them. So we'll go ahead, toggle these on and then do that. There we go. Now we do it on this side. So now the crops in this region should be farmable, and it's not always going to be this way. This is only temporary just because I know people have been asking me to set this up, and I honestly don't want to use this permanently for like a public farm area, but I definitely will keep it for the time being. Realistically, it's mostly for looks, just having 2 full chunks of each crop. That's kind of what I wanted to do. We can go ahead, buy ladders. They're $100 per ladder. Wow, that's kind of expensive. I mean, not anymore, but like if you were using these off the start, that would be crazy expensive. But there we go. We got the ladders situated. Perfect, perfect. And the farm should be public for people to farm. But I'm gonna come back with some updates here in a bit. Give it a while, get some things done, see if we can get close to level 15 on our island. So I'll give an update here in a moment. So it's been a bit since I last recorded the last clip, and I do want to go over a few things on the island. We're currently almost level 14, and I did manage to get someone to upgrade my hoe for me. They had demonic unlocked, so I asked if they could just break a crop and let me upgrade it, so then I could start working on all the way to 100. So now we're working on that, which is really good. I'm still trying to find the growth spurt gem for the chain chest plate, which is going to take a long time, but eventually we'll maybe get it. We'll see, we'll see. The sword looks amazing for our grinding sword, which is nice. Inquisitive 5, danger close 5, all the things we need except for a higher looting, which is unfortunate. And then we need to go ahead and go into PV2 because I got every enchant I need for this set here, and we're gonna start applying it to all the pieces because we're gonna start making our iron set. Even though it's only prot 3, it's definitely gonna be more worth it to wear this once we get a bit of custom enchants. So we're gonna go into here, grab out these, go into anvil, do the chest plate now. I was looking at my armor, and if we buy some enchants that are good percents, maybe we could go ahead and apply them, but we don't have really any dust, so it's best I still run with this. Of course, this would probably be a better option, and then a different axe, of course. But let's go ahead, apply the rest here, anvil, and let's put these on, and there we go. We got every enchant we need except for prot 4, so that'll be our iron set that we'll work on here in the future. And we do have a Marauder's Edge 4 I purchased for like 500,000. Definitely a good purchase. It just requires a ton of dust, which reminds me, how much is dust? 24,000. I've been getting a lot of money recently, so it's best I just invest this. And we're gonna try and put it on this axe, so hopefully it does not fail. So we're gonna go ahead and remove this Marauder's Edge 2 that I bought for like $1 million a while ago. And now we go ahead, dust this down. There we go, dust is complete. We'll put the rest in here for other enchants. Come on, please work. Oh my gosh. So we basically wasted about, I'd say, almost 2 million plus the 500k on that gem. That is actually tragic, I can't lie. I'm a little upset about that. We also did lose a socket scroll, so I am going to go ahead and purchase a level 3 one. 800,000, put that on here so we don't lose any sockets. Come on, please apply. Okay, it did apply the level 3. So we'll sell this one for 1.5 million because it's still pretty decent and someone may need it. We'll do the trade-off there. That's a lot of money down the drain, I can't lie. But we did get a lot of good dust, so I can't really complain about that. There's some good judgment gems here, and I think the best option is this one. We're just going to buy it, 500,000. I don't think we'll have enough to apply it. Do we? Oh, we do. And it applied. Okay, good. So now we have a little bit of judgment, which is better than nothing. I'll take it. So what I was thinking with this design that we currently have laid out here, it's not very efficient for how I want to do crop harvesting with the auto harvesters right now. If we actually moved up the hoppers along here and then made like a row of like harvesters, I'm trying to think of how I want to do this properly. We have hoppers on this level, okay? So the harvester would be there, and then we have the dirt on this level. So what I was thinking is I just get a row of hoppers and we go from there. So we have like 3 different harvesters running at once on a ton of carrots for the time being. And of course this chunk, which honestly isn't a bad idea. And if I'm gonna be honest, we could put carrots in this collection chest and make them expand out further. That's actually not a bad idea either. So I guess we'll go to about here. And I'm trying to think, could I put a 4th? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can put a 4th one. Okay, they just have to be really close to each other. Yeah, we're definitely putting 4 down then, if I can get one, because I only think we have 3. And it depends on if our coal fuel can hold it all up. That is another real kicker to this thing. This is all gonna be temporary until we get this island level 15, as I've said previously. And since it's only temporary, we're not even gonna water it anymore. So we'll go ahead and get some science scraps out. We'll get about 10 here. We'll go into /shop, go to the second page, or well, technically the first page actually. Buy all this into hoppers, and then we need a total of 1 more. So the harvester is gonna be right here, and then we just have a row of coal fuel being put into here. That's literally it. Nothing too complex, if I'm gonna be honest. I was wrong on the calculations. We need 1 more, and we also need to break this. So we'll place this, and it should start going into here. Yep, there we go. And then it should go all the way down to the end. This will definitely get us island level 15 for next video, that's for sure. So I'm honestly not complaining. It's just a lot of effort to set this all up, and then to destroy it is why I never did it in the first place. Okay, so we can turn on our toggle for shift break, and we're gonna get rid of these crops. Go ahead and remove them, and then we'll put them up top, and we're gonna have to grab the ones from our actual farm, which I am gonna harvest them before I break them, because I do want to make sure I'm getting XP, so it's not a waste. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need way more, so we're gonna start harvesting. I need my armor out, so we'll swap that. There we go, we can break it instantly, pretty much. I don't think this is enough, so we're gonna farm a little bit more, and then we'll test it out, see if it's enough. Overnight, I only got like 10% of the island XP done. I think it was like almost 20. It was like 10 to 20 in that range that I got for a percent from the 1 harvester on the carrots. So if we can place down these, then we should be good and get it by tomorrow, which will be when I record the next video, because we're not gonna hit it in today's video. Island level 15 will be its own video for when we start doing some automation, but it looks like we're gonna need way more carrots. Unfortunate. We're gonna have to grab more. If I'm not mistaken, all these are filled, so we should be good now for the carrots. So now we can destroy this old system we had here, and I'm also gonna put my other armor on again, put away this and this, break all this down. Oh yeah, we can break this and then put that there. Perfect. All the fuel should go up to the top. I'm just gonna double check that we have this in here, the carrots. I think I put it in. Yeah, we did. I just had to double check. They are literally 2.5 million. I am just gonna buy this because I know I'm gonna need it in the future, so it's not like gonna be too much of a concern, but it definitely drains our balance to like nothing. Like we have literally nothing now. So we'll set these all to the proper cycle, and then I'll go ahead and fuel them all naturally, and then I break the block behind them, and then we go from there. I'm gonna grab the fuel up here that's just sitting in the spot, and we'll fill this in. Now it should only really harvest them when it needs to. At least that's what I think. I'll have to do some testing with the cycles, of course, but either way it works perfectly. So now if it hits here, it should stop. There we go, and it takes its sweet time to refuel, about 2 minutes. Throughout the day, if I grind enough island XP on my own, just from the other crops that we have up here, I could definitely get to 14, and then overnight we could probably get like 50% of the way, at least, with just these alone, which will be really good. So from my knowledge, I think it goes into here first, and then it goes into this one, this row here, and then it goes down into here if it doesn't have any options at the time. So its best option is to go down here right now, and then once it needs to fill into here, it will fill in here first, which is very ideal. It's just a matter of we need to make a lot more of this coal fuel, and I don't know if I have any other upgrades. I will grab the one I have and put it in this guy, so it has an upgrade at least, so it makes a little bit more XP as well as less fuel usage, and the 2 times crop potentially. That should be good enough for our little setup until island level 15. But there we go, we did a lot of progress in today's video. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I appreciate all the support recently, and I will see you all in the next one.